begin today and this afternoon with DeepSight. DeepSight provides smart analysis of CCTV data in real time. Ladies and gentlemen, here's DeepSight.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Satya Tadimeti, CEO and co-founder of DeepSight AI Labs. We are based out of California, USA, with development centers in Bangalore and Delhi. So we all know CCTV cameras are there since many, many decades, but unable to basically protect any assets or lives. And you see fire accidents and mass shootings and robberies. So we have a solution for that. So I'd like to start my presentation with a short video, then we'll take it from there. Thank you.
Over 500 million CCTV cameras are in use worldwide and growing at 14.7% CAGR. But crime rate is on the rise globally. We tend to look at CCTV as a detection tool, but there's no real detection going on. CCTV video recording is mostly used for post-incident investigation purposes, but not able to prevent incidents. Smart and timely security alerts could help in taking preventative measures to save precious human lives and protect valuable assets. You cannot afford to take any chances when it comes to security of your office, store, or home. DeepSight AI Labs is presenting Super Secure, an artificial intelligence, deep learning, and proprietary algorithms-based smart surveillance platform. It is a universally compatible retrofit solution that works with any CCTV system, any camera, any resolution, and adds intelligence to detect potential threats in real time from live video streams of multiple cameras. Artificial intelligence-powered Super Secure system detects people wearing helmets, covering faces with masks or balaclavas, holding weapons, intrusion, loitering, fighting, falling on the ground, crowd counting, missing objects, unattended baggage, and camera tampering. It sends 5-way alerts, flashing the highlighted window of the incident on a monitor screen and audio beep alert, SMS and email with an incident-related message. Time, location details, also triggers an IVR interactive voice response calls to the registered users.
Attention, attention. Human intrusion detected.
So we add a layer of intelligence to existing CCTV systems. So, all the cameras will become smart and tamper-proof, as you've seen on the video. And crime can be detected early and also prevented. Also, we can detect fire and also reduce number of fire accidents. Our primary target is banks. And we exhibited recently in International Banking Expo, and we are now currently working with several banks in India and Europe, and in the ATMs and also bank branches. So we are installing these CCTV systems. This is one of the use cases we recently installed in a bank called Bharat Cooperative Bank, where the helmet is detected and the incident-related alert you can see on the screen. Also, we are working with metros in East Asia and also in India, Mumbai Metro, and also in Thailand. And we are working with metros and seaports. And also leveraging our connections and also through our partners, we are also installing and deploying pilots in IT parks and real estate, construction, wherever security is the primary focus. And also we are installing in retail stores and retail chains. And also very important thing to note is we are working with a Indo-Japanese insurance company in India called Universal and Sompo from Japan. So we are targeting their customers, 1.6 million customer base in India. So where they'll be basically upselling Super Secure to their customers to reduce the number of claims. So we're also working with the main airports in India for the security. So talking about our founders, we have 3 co-founders. You must have seen them, met them in the exhibition booth. So I'm an entrepreneur. I've raised $5 million in my previous venture, and I held C-level executive positions in Silicon Valley-based startups, and now we founded this. And Rakesh spent 15 years in Europe working for large companies like Accenture, selling emerging technology solutions to large enterprise clients. Nishant spent 7 years in Japan working for Sony Broadcom, and also worked in Brazil, and he's the technology architect. He's the brain behind the Super Secure. So we have very good partner network in Asia, in Hong Kong, in China, and Bangkok, and also in Europe. So we are actually quickly scaling up in Latin America and South Africa also. Thank you so much for your time.
Next up, we have a company that makes voice interfaces friendlier. They are DeepSync Technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Ishan from DeepSync Technologies.
Konnichiwa, Japan. Thank you so much for hosting us. I'm Ishan from DeepSync, and today I'm going to talk about the future of voice. When I say voice, what is the most recent thing that comes to your mind? Is it Spotify's $500 million spree to push podcasting content? Or is it Amazon's aggressive push with its vernacular audiobooks? Whatever you do think of voice, you cannot deny the fact that you're moving into a world where voice will play a major role, where individuals, creators, and brands are looking to voice to connect and widen their audience. But today, voice faces a limiting problem, and that is in the fundamental way how voice is produced today. Think about it. You still have to sit in front of a computer or hire an expensive studio, continuously speak for hours and hours, take hundreds of frustrating retakes. When you think you are done, you have to edit the voice, remove the background noise, and finally, you've managed to record a piece of content. We believe this limits the flexibility and experimentation of what your voice can actually do. In short, this process is clumsy. It can take days or even weeks just to record your content. It's costly. It means the quality is not always guaranteed. And finally, you can only record your voice in one language. It means your voice is highly demographically bound. So, in the August of 2018, we decided to change this. This is how DeepSync works. Rather than you recording all the content yourself, DeepSync clones your voice. Yes, it simply learns the way you speak. It learns, for instance, your accent, the way you express yourself to the most granular level, and creates a replica of your voice on our platform. You give it a completely new script, and it would speak just like you would. And the best part, in any language you want. To show you that our technology works, we cloned the voice of Mark Zuckerberg.
You know, throughout history, there have always been inventions that have changed the world.
This is how it originally sounds.
All these inventions changed our lives and changed society because they help connect people.
I believe DeepSync has some neat technology.
We do have some neat technology. This was his cloned voice from just few minutes of audio. So what does it mean for the future? It means that now you have access to the power of your voice in which you can record content at fraction the time and cost. The quality would be like a studio. And the best part, your voice is no longer bound by the language you speak. It means your ideas can now reach cross borders. Even though we're just 7 months old, we are currently working with professional content creators who are using our technology to record hours of content without speaking, and in future, even translate that into multiple languages, something never possible before. We're also working with two giants in India, the Geo Group and Z Media, with whom we are figuring out novel ways of pushing voice content for millions of Indians. We're looking for partners for innovation to strengthen our infrastructure and hire the best possible minds in India. As of now, with 2 people, but have built the complete technology from scratch in India. Rishikesh, who heads our AI development, continuously contributes to open source community in machine learning. I give these talks, and I ensure the business and product design. Thank you so much. If you believe we are taking voice technology from 0 to 1, let's connect at booth number 8, one-on-one, where you can see our technology speak for itself. Thank you.
Next up, we have Unreal.ai. Unreal.ai uses advanced computer vision on edge devices. Please give it up for Sarab from Unreal.ai.
Thanks, Ray. Konnichiwa, everybody. Good. My name is Saurabh, and I'm the co-founder at Unreal AI. And at Unreal AI, we are researching ways to embed AI at the edge devices. Now, let me tell you why it is important. By 2023, it has been estimated that there will be over 50 billion edge devices in existence, and over 40% of them will have some form of AI embedded into them. But for today's methods of AI implementation, it is not feasible at all to run AI at the edge, primarily because edge devices offer very little compute power, and the AI models are actually compute hungry. So the best possible solution that exists today are cloud-based AI solutions. And your edge devices access the intelligence using API calls. Now this method of implementation offers 3 new problems. First, let's say you want to analyze a live video stream. Then you have to have a persistent internet connection with the cloud. And it's a major problem for countries like India, China, and some parts of Africa, because the internet is quite patchy. Second, you're charged every time you access the cloud. And you can always hear some enterprise complaining about the millions of dollars they are paying to AWS. And third, the enterprises are actually paranoid that the data might get snooped out during the transmission process or at the storage level of the cloud. So we asked ourselves this question: is there a way to embed AI at the edge? Because if we can do that, then we can do away with all these 3 drawbacks of the cloud. And after a year of research, we have come up with our own framework, and it's called Fiera. Now, Fiera allows you to train and build your AI models that can run efficiently at the edge. What this means is that now it is possible to run AI on your laptops, on your mobile device, and even on a $5 Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi is cheaper than the cup of coffee you had today. Now, we believe in Fiera so much that we have created a product out of it, and then the performance of Fiera is actually unreal. Now, Fiera is up to 62 times faster than the conventional AI models that the developers build using TensorFlow. And it shrinks the memory consumption by over 32 times. And because of that, we created a product called Visor ID. Now, Visor ID is a Fiera-powered product that uses on-device face recognition to authenticate people at locations such as offices, schools, or maybe this event. And Visor ID already has customers back in India. We have Delivery. Delivery is in one of the largest logistics company in India. We have 91 Springboard. It's a co-working space. Unify is our sales partner to multiple Fortune 500 companies. And we are in advanced talks with one Fortune 100 company. We have an estimated installs of over 400, and we are going to make $100,000 revenue this year alone. So in summary, we have this blazingly fast framework called Fiera, and Fiera powers Visor ID. And Visor ID is already minting money for us, and Fiera is going to be licensed to open source, is going to be licensed to OEMs so that they can build their own products. And we are a team of 2. My name is Saurabh, and this is my second company. Nishchal is my co-founder. He's a researcher, and he already has 2 research papers in his names. Plus, we have been featured in Web Summit, CNN News 18, and plus other news portals. So with that, we would love to reach out to you and talk about partnerships and investments. Please come to our booth. We'll also give you a great demo of AI on the edge. Thank you.
Now we have a company in the healthcare sector, Quina.life. Quina.life helps women access medical advice. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Quina.life.
Very good afternoon to everybody. I am Dr. Mridula. I am director and founder of Quina.life. Basically, I am a practicing doctor. Before going into details of our product, Quina, I want to share one story of my friend with all of you. My friend Anita married in 2005 with Raj. And Anita and Raj were trying to have their own kids since last 10 years. But unfortunately, there was no success. Both of them were under tremendous psychological pressure. So they decided to visit one fertility center and doctor. And the doctor advised them treatment of IVF. And from that point, journey of Anita with IVF began. Anita paid the money. She underwent the 3 cycles of IVF. But still there was no success. So Anita lost her time, she lost her money, and most important, there was a frustration of 3 failed cycles of IVF. In India, there is a lot of pressure. So there is a pressure of parents, there is a pressure from in-laws. So the stress of Anita increased. So she lost the faith in her previous doctor and decided to change the fertility center. She went to some another doctor. But what happened is that again the story repeated and Anita had no success. So Anita and Raj went into depression. Anita thought that she will die one day with the stigma of a childless woman. So this happened in this modern, when such a huge data is available, such information is available, these things are happening worldwide. So I realized that it is because of lack of contextual analysis, failure to identify the context of the couple. Nowadays, the cases of infertility are increasing. This is because the age of marriage is increasing. Husband and wife both are working. They don't have time for each other, and there is a tremendous work pressure. So infertility is rather than nowadays a lifestyle disorder. Up till now, whatever research has been done in the cases of IVF or infertility, that is parameter-wise. Nobody has considered context up till now. So our product, Quina, has considered the context, and it is the contextual engine. So let me tell you how Quina works. So before telling you how Quina works, what is context? So context is the exact situation in which the couple is. It is a representative situation. Our product, Quina.life, is based on our granted, patented, pioneering research. We have granted US patent. Now this is our Quina engine. It acquires the healthcare data, the personal data, the lifestyle data. It captures structured and unstructured information. And it builds the holistic context and gives insights to the doctors, patients, and healthcare administrators. So you can see here the report of Quina. There is a contextual analysis, and you see here the contextually similar cases. Value delivered by Quina. So efficiency of care across the value chain increases. The healthcare administrator of a fertility center knows that out of 100 registered cases, which couples are at risk. Now patients ask doctor, that doctor, I have paid the money for IVF. Whether my first cycle is going to be successful or not, how many cycles I will require for the successful treatment? Doctor, are there exactly similar couples like us? So such type of contextual similar cases report enables the fertility center or doctor to convince the patient. Because infertility treatment requires physical, psychological, and financial commitment. So it increases the credibility of the doctor, and also the patient also knows the personalized probability of success in a case of IVF. So efficiency of care across the value chain increases, and it brings happiness and improves the credibility. So currently we have installed this product. 12 installations are there in Pune, and after our Bangalore demo by zeroth.ai, the Narayana, which is the biggest chain for women healthcare, has given us the paid pilot, and one company is there, DNP, in Tokyo, Japan, that is in this embryo technology. So we are in discussion with DNP also. So this is few words of praise from the doctors who are using our product. So we have started in 2015, and we have validated concept, and we have a granted US patent. And this is about our journey so far. And in next 18 months, we are planning to have 150 plus installations. Quina learns from uncertainty also. This is our business model. Hospital acquisition cost is $5,000, and big hospitals have over 2 lakh of transaction every year. So if you can charge $1 per transaction, this itself is a multi-million value dollar proposition. Healthcare market is increasing day by day, out of which 36.2 billion is the infertility share. So this is the addressable market of IVF which we are targeting. This is our amazing team. Our CEO, Dr. Parag, has a PhD from IIT, management education from IIM, and Swiss University has conferred him the higher doctorate. Our product is based on his patent, which is granted US patent, and he has another 5 to 6 granted patents. He is a world-class researcher in ML and AI. The Tokyo International University, by considering his research in ML, has invited him and associated with him. I am Dr. Mridula. I am MBBS, MD. I have graduated from a repute school, and I am a medical advisor of this company. And I have seen up till now more than 60,000 patients. Samir is our Chief Technology Officer. Dr. Prachi is our research head. And we are supported by 4 bright engineers and developers who are from Institute of Repute. So friends, let us join our hands. This is the time. And with the vision that not a single couple should be deprived of their dream of being parents of a lovely baby. Let us spread happiness and joy all over the world. Please do visit us at booth number 9 to see the demo of our contextual analysis. Thank you.
Next up, we have Visby. Visby Robotic Solutions is an autonomous drone delivery system. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Visby as our final pitch from the Indian cohort.
Thank you. Technological revolution in artificial intelligence and robotics is all about making human lives better and easier. Yet, we are yet to explore a very crucial area, that is disaster and emergency response. A while ago, we were having a discussion with an army officer in India who told us about these recent floods that happened in Madhya Pradesh. During this, the army and the rapid action forces had to multitask between package delivery, surveillance, and evacuation. We realized that by automating package delivery and surveillance, we can help the rapid action forces focus more on evacuation. That would help us save more lives. This idea gave rise to our startup Visby, where our mission is to revolutionize package delivery in both commercial and military space. When we started working on this idea, we came across this. So, yeah, there goes another one. And yeah, drones are really dumb. They are often controlled by a remote operator, and they cannot execute beyond visual line of sight operations. They have no obstacle avoidance, and even if they do, they lack intelligence. That is, they cannot make decisions on their own. We came up with a solution where our drone can navigate in an unstructured environment, can do the motion planning. We can add any kind of sensors like thermal cameras, stereo cameras, monocular cameras, and it has onboard computer that helps it to perform critical tasks such as person detection for surveillance and execute package delivery in an unstructured environment. Hence, our product Xylocop. Apart from the physical features, it also has features like precision landing in an structured environment. It has person detection and track and follow, features like track and follow. Here you can see our simulation in gazebo. In the upper screen, the drone navigates around an obstacle and plans and replans its trajectory with her algorithms. This is a video of our payload deployment of 2 kg at a remote location in India. This was successfully completed at a distance of about 5 kilometers. Our product also consists of a ground control station and robotic operating system and the insights that we get from each of our drone delivery operations that would help us improve our product in the subsequent models. This is where we stand in the major key drone manufacturers and drone service companies. We benchmark the companies on the basis of easy hardware integration and sophisticated autonomous capabilities. This is where we stand. We are all set to launch our next our product by next month, and by January 2020, by the time when the Indian drone regulations come in for e-commerce, we'll be all set for the pizza delivery drones. Yeah, you're right. This is our team. My name is Vibhu Tripathi. My co-founder Ayush. We have an experience in robotics and artificial intelligence for the past 3 months. And we are looking forward to hear from each one of you, no matter if you're totally against the drone technology. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.